Hello, dear students. I hope you all will be doing well. Today it is our lecture on indices. आज हमारा एक lecture है indices के ऊपर. What is meant by indices? Indices होते क्या हैं? तो आइए समझते हैं इसको. Indices. First of all, indices is a plural word whose singular is index. And what is that index? Let's start. For example, if it is 49, you can write 49 as 7 times 7. It means you can write 49 as 7 to the power 2. So 49 can be written as 7 to the power 2. So there are two things. One is 7 and another one is power 2. So the 7 which you have, it is known as base. And there is power 2. It is known as index. We also call it index or power. Okay, there are two names for this index or power. And there is a base. So basically, there are some rules for indices, means there are some rules for the powers. Like there can be, we'll just thoroughly go through that, but let me give you some example. For example, if there is 7 to the power 2 and 7 to the power 4, so how would you operate it without using calculator? How would you use this laws of indices to simplify this? If there is like 8 to the power 4 and divides by 8 to the power 3, how would you do this without using calculator, using the laws of indices? What is mean by this? Like 8 to the power 5 and there is 8 to the power minus 7. How would you operate this? These all things we will try to have it in this unit, in this one lecture only. I will try my best कि एक ही lecture में सारी चीजें cover हो जाए. Let's start with this. So the first thing, the first law which I have is law number 1. Let's call it law number 1. Sorry for my writing. It is a to the power n into a to the power n, and it is equals to a to the power m plus n. This is basically, we call it law of product of powers. कुछ बुक्स में ये इस तरह मेंशन होता है, लॉ ऑफ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ पावर्स, और कुछ बुक्स में जो है ये सिर्फ बेसिकली लॉ नंबर 1 ऐसे लिखा गया होता है, या प्रोडक्ट रूल लिखा गया होता है, इसे प्रोडक्ट रूल सिंपली कहते हैं. आई थिंक सो प्रोडक्ट रूल कोई बुक्स में मैंने देखा है. So these are two types of names which used for this law. And let's start this law, how it proceeds. Sorry, I've written, remove this mistakenly. Okay. This is a to the power m and a to the power n. For example, as I've given you this example, let's retake this example. 7 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 4. Without using calculator, how you're going to use this law? First of all, we have to look at this, that why we need this law, why it is important. Can we do this problem? Can we solve this sum without using this rule? So this is the basic question, that either there is another way for this or not. So let's see. For example, there is 7 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 4. Except the law of indices, is there anything else which we can use for this? Like 7 to the power 2 means 7 times 7. 7 to the power 4 means 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 7 to the 7 times 49 plus into 49 is 2401. And when you will multiply it, it will give you 1000, 1,17,649. So basically, you need a calculator for this type of calculation. For this type of calculation, you need a calculator. But the law of indices enables you to use this law and simplify this problem. How would you simplify? Let's have a look at this. Like 7 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 4, it becomes, as the bases are same, the bases are 7, both have the same bases and they are multiplying. You have to keep in mind when the bases are same and multiplying. Bases same and bases are same and multiplying. Then what we have to do? Keep the base same, keep the base and add the powers. So it would be the basis is same. So we are going to put 1, 7. And it is 2 plus 4, but it's going to be 7 plus 2. 2 plus 4, which is 7 to the power 6. So it is your solution to this problem, which was 7 to the power 2 and 7 to the power 4. And it relates you. For example, an examiner will ask you about use law of indices to simplify the problem. Either you write this or you write 7 to the power 6. It is the same solution. Okay? I hope you would understand what I'm trying to say here. But there is one exception in this law. And what is that is exception? That your powers, that whatever you're going to give, wait a minute for this. Let's move to the next part first, then we'll come back at this. Okay, so the second law, which is law number 2, it is going to be a to the power m divides a to the power n. And how it operates, it gives you as a are same, so you are going to m minus m. You have to keep in mind one thing, basic thing, that when bases are same and multiplying, when bases are same, this is one thing, and multiplying. So you just have to add the powers. जब आपके पास bases same और multiply हो रही है, तो आपने क्या करना है? Powers को add कर देना है. Base को एक base को same रखना है और power को add कर देना है. Second point आपके पास क्या है? When bases are same and dividing, and there is going to be division, then subtract. Like as you have been given, यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं, it is one index. Like in the index form लिखा गया आपके पास a to the power m, and a to the power n is also an index form. Like index form क्या होती है हमारे पास? Like you can write 49 and you can write 7 to the power 2. It is index form. We call this index form when you're going to write in the power of something. Like आपने 7 को power 2 में लिखा है, 7 times 7 to the power 2. So as we know that power को हम index भी कहते हैं, सब index form कहते हैं. इससे बेसिक हमारे पास नॉर्मल नंबर होता है. So when bases are same, a's and a are same, and there is m and n, so the powers are going to subtract. For example, if you have some questions like a to the power 2 divides, like make it 4, and a to the power 3. How are you going to do this? The one way is you will do it like 8 times 8 times 8 times 8, divide 8 times 8 times 8. You will just multiply this and there will be some number and you will divide this by this number and you will get something in result. ये बहुत लंबा procedure होने वाला है. You simply just, what you can do, a to the power 4 divide a to the power 3. You can just use this law. It would be 8 to the power 4 minus 3. It is going to be 8 to the power 1, which means 8, and it is your result for this solution. So for this sum, it is your solution for this sum. Okay, I hope you would understand. If you have any kind of question, you can drop your comment in the comment box, and I will try my best so that I can approach you as soon as possible. Let's see if we have some examples, like some other examples as well. Like, oh, oh, oh. How would you do that?